on. So that was the first. And then secondly, the support, financial support, as the doctor said, is integral to moving forward and being a state-of-the-art hospital. So,
what would you say is the biggest misunderstanding, that you're somehow biased against
that we're leaving people out, where in fact we're including everyone. We're drawing from a large group, and our hospital is one that has excellent staff, and so we're not eliminating anyone. Unfortunately, the reality of today's economy is such that you're not always able to get a full-time position.
Ellen, why the focus on the performance of the hospital when that's never been in question? Why not about the issue that's on the petition list and all the staff complaints about non-promotion and non-access to the jobs? Because no one's ever suggested an issue with the service of your hospital.
Well, our performance requires that we indeed address both languages, so that's how it's linked. So we are monitored, and that's what I mentioned, on all levels, financially, language levels, on all levels. Our performance is not at all just a whim decision.
Do you think there's any sort of flaws in your hiring practices the way they are now? It sounded as though you admit there needs to be some changes or some clarifications there.
That's it. The policy itself is one that meets all the requirements. It's the way in which it is explained or put forward. And so, yes, in placing things in the newspaper, as we did one time, and eliminated perhaps some of the requirements and focused on highlighting the language, that was a flaw on our part, and we admit it. However, in the actual hiring itself, it would not have been the only thing that would have been highlighted. So we've corrected that, as Jeanette has said, we have corrected that. So no, our policy meets with the requirements that it should, and we're confident about that.
What's your thoughts? If everything's okay with the hiring policy, then why are these pews filled with people?
We do feel that the pews were filled with supporters. I think you might have noticed that the majority of people here were here in support of the fact that when they come to the hospital, they receive the care that they need in both languages, and that's what we do, and we do it very well.
You talked a lot about hiring policies, but a lot of the protesters are talking about promotion. There's been a number of cases, I won't ask the specifics, but when there's enough questions being asked about a specific subject, surely that should be addressed. And in 2 meetings now that I've come to, I have not heard you address the issue
it's the
of
same
promotion.
Policy. Whether it's for hiring or promotion, the 3 principles that guide our decision, they guide all decisions, whether it's promotion, financial, all of it, restructuring. So indeed, it applies right across the board. And as I said, there are a lot of questions about how the hospital functions. It's a complex structure.